Previous ones, welcome back to the channel for some more WWE2K25. Today we are running a community spotlight on two of the biggest names in pro wrestling in honor of AEW, all in Texas, the biggest rematch in pro wrestling. And no, we are not talking about CM Punk and John Cena. No, we are talking about Kenny, by God, Omega, and Kazuchika Okada for the Unified Championship. Yes, many people thought it should have been called the AEW Intercontinental Championship, but that doesn't matter because today I'm bringing you the absolute best Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada I could find on Community Creations. These will be available on Xbox Series S and X as well as PS5 current gen consoles, but you may also be able to find them as well on old gen or PC as well. You'll just have to search them up. But without further ado, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button for more WWE2K content. And make sure you go and check out these amazing creators because they have some fantastic work for you to find on Community Creations. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? All right. So, first off, we are looking at Kenny Omega, who is made by the creator ZMBY, hashtag 53979. You can find him on hashtag ZMBY, but Zimby here has some incredible creations, as you can see some of his other work here on screen now. Now we're taking a look at Kazuchika Okada, who was actually made by Defract. This one only has one attire, but is the best looking Kazuchika Okada I found on Community Creations. He has some other amazing creations, as you can see here on screen as well. If you're interested in any of his other creations, you can find him at Defract. He'll either go by the hashtag Defract AEW or Defract NJPW, depending on the wrestlers you're looking up there. So now we are looking at a little bit of Kenny Omega. So one thing you're going to notice here, there are a few issues with the Kenny Omega, a few minor tweaks that you might need to make if you do choose to download this one. As I found a few issues, one minor one being his hometown, as being from New York instead of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Other small issues I ran into that you will see in this video I'll show to you is that he doesn't have any springboard dives to the outside, and his outside of the ring signatures and finishers are not properly set. So you will either want to download a Kenny Omega moveset, or just simply go in and fix the few missing moves yourself. Another strange anomaly I ran into while making this video, unrelated to either wrestler, was just simply the fact that the highlights feature at the end of the match, if you turn them on, will not only lack commentary or the referee's count and call for the bell, but it also actually lacks the sound of the moves themselves, as you can't hear tables breaking or moves hitting the canvas, which was super strange, and also made my editing of this video take much longer, as I had to redo the entire match to capture all the moves with the proper sound, as opposed to just using like the highlight package at the end of the match, which is what I was originally doing for this video. But as you can see here, this beautiful Kazuchika Okada, see they got the Continental Championship. They are having their beautiful match coming up here at All in Texas. Very exciting to see two of the best go at it in 2025. And this Kazuchika Okada by Defract is absolutely incredible. Looks fantastic. Obviously, this one only has the one attire. The Kenny Omega did have two attires, so I will actually be showing off both attires for the Kenny Omega in this video so you can see them for yourself. Obviously, there are a lot of cool attires you can get for Kenny Omega out there. This model is the one I would use for my Kenny Omega, even if I was just downloading extra attires to place on this one. Just because I think for the face and hair-wise, I thought this Kenny Omega that ZMBY made was absolutely incredible. But this Okada, by far the best I was able to find on Community Creations. Once again, these creations were from Xbox Series X, so these will be on current gen. They may also be available to you on the old gen consoles and PC, you'll just have to search them again search tag hashtag Defract AEW for the Kazuchika Okada or hashtag ZMBY for the Kenny Omega video. So let's get into some of their moveset. The Unified Championship on the line. That belt actually looks incredible in real life on TV. It looked amazing. Getting proper images of it, difficult. So I thought whoever made this belt, though, looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, if I do say so. So Kenny Omega got a little bit more of a close-up there on the face. Same thing with Okada. I thought they looked incredible. Here you're going to see some of the issues with Kenny here, as you can see. So he doesn't have any diving to the outside moves. That's what I was talking about. Springboards, I mean. So things you will want to go and tweak for yourself. Here is, I'm going for the signature, trying to do the Snapdragon Suplex. But unfortunately, on the outside, his signatures and finishers weren't set. So he has multiple Germans here, as you're seeing, instead of that having been a Snapdragon Suplex. This is what I was talking about. See, you hear no sound on the moves when they're from the replay. Once again, listen for this. You don't get the sound of the impact or anything. It's a really weird thing. You don't get the counts. You don't get the asking for the bell. You don't get any of those sounds when you're using the highlight feature at the end of a match. So a weird bug. But you can see for Kenny Omega here, he does have some of his regular moves here. Here you're going to see he has a running V trigger. He also has, there you go, the Sling Blade, running Sling Blade. So otherwise, the Kenny Omega was fine. It was just a few things, that being a finisher V trigger. These are his other finishers outside of the One Wing Angel. Here you've got the Powerbomb into the V trigger. So very cool there. Then we set the table on fire. Set the tables. Devon, get the tables. And here, I thought I had to have him from behind to go for the Snapdragon, so I turned him around. Turned out it was his signature is a front-facing Dragon Screw. So we had to go for a second time to get it through the flaming table. And again, the table doesn't break properly, but I still thought that looked great. And there you go, finally getting the Snapdragon through the flaming table. It's over. It's over. Kenny, by God, Omega. Here, of course, the beautiful one-winged angel. I wish you could walk them kind of closer to the things you wanted them to hit. One more time in slow motion. Boom. 1, 2, 3. And there we have it. Your new AEW Unified Champion, Kenny, by God, Omega. So I thought that looked really incredible. As you'll see in close up on, here we go, Okada here from Defract. Here you get to see his Kenny Omega's other attire. Ooh, and there you go. There's a signature from Okada. Devastating jumping tombstone onto the ladders there. Here, he's going for the Rainmaker. Oh, but I just could not make it go through that flaming table no matter how hard I tried. So we just went for a good old one-winged angel through the flaming table. Not the best angle, but the only angle I could get it to go through the table. So Okada, again, signature with the jumping tombstone onto the ladders. Ooh, absolutely devastating. Getting the finger. Absolutely beautiful. Rainmaker! So he's got the poses and everything. The Rainmaker, the Okada's really, really good. He looks incredible. Defract did an amazing job. As he does with all his community creations. And there, a beautiful, devastating Rainmaker onto the ladders. One more for good measure. Bam! Kenny by God Omega. Boom! And that is going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. And new AEW Unified Champion, Kazuchika Okada. So I couldn't find any good all-in Texas looking shows or arenas to use, so I just went with the old AEW from the 2022 arena that I had already downloaded. I really think this Okada looks incredible. Same with the Kenny Omega. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. But this is some other creations once again. Hashtag ZMBY for the Kenny Omega. And hashtag Defract AEW if you're looking for the Kazuchika Okada. Absolutely incredible stuff. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're new here. And thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one, dubious ones. Deuces.